American, singer Wyclef Jean has basically said that he has traced or his DNA from Nigeria. All right, he has traced his DNA from Nigeria. So basically, all right, Wyclef Jean is automatically and basically a Nigerian. Okay, so this whole aspect of Wyclef's narrative of him tracing his DNA to being a Nigerian. He also expounded a lot more in the forum when a question was put before him, and he basically thinks that his country of birth, of basically Haiti, all right, he feels that they will grow stronger and better if they align with the African continent.
You said something earlier. You said no one, you don't know where you're going unless you know where you're from. So I am from Africa. Right? So, and at a very young age, that is instilled in me. And when I did my D.N.A. test, it traced back to heaven. Because I was like, why am I so defiant? Why am I so tough? Why am I so sexy? Why am I so good looking? But like, why is my bone so strong? And I was like, man. And then when I traced it back, it traced straight back to Nigeria.
No, not Nigeria.
It's not, I'm just telling you. It's not, no, and I ain't saying that because we got a lot of Nigerian.
Awesome day, lovely day right here on this channel, TJ Studios. I am TJ, I am your commander-in-chief, I am the chief kingpin of, most of the editorials on this channel. It's basically me, myself, and I here to serve you with another Pan-African content, basically within the African music and entertainment space. Yesterday, we switched a bit to that of the health sector, where I shared Bill Gates, plot, all right, against Africa and Nigeria studio. Today, I'm basically on a new tangent, and basically we'll do this together like we've been doing always. You can call me Emeka Chukwu Emeka and Imashwen. And another name has been added to my belt. You can also refer to me as Folarin. Okay, what is on the bill today? Well, American singer sensation Wyclef Jean has been in the news, all right, for basically outlining something. You basically saw me sharing a podcast of, Portable, going into the DM of Wyclef on Instagram to request for a feature, and Wyclef did so by responding to him and then also admonishing and basically stating categorically that he's been following Portable's music career. Wow, the genius bit of the Niger industry space. Everybody knows I'm a Niger guy. All right, I love the Niger music space. I love their work ethic. I love their hard work. I love the way they put in their work and how systematically they've been able to carve an industry for themselves. But this time, what has Wyclef Jean outlined? Basically, he's narrated something in a forum that was held this same year, some few days ago. And he's basically said, American, singer Wyclef Jean has basically said that he has traced or his DNA from Nigeria. All right, he has traced his DNA from Nigeria. So basically, all right, Wyclef Jean is automatically and basically a Nigerian. Okay, so this whole, aspect of Wyclef's, narrative of him, tracing his DNA to being a Nigerian, he also expounded a lot more in the forum when a question was put before him, and he basically thinks that his country of birth, of basically Haiti, all right, he feels that they will grow stronger and better if they align with the African continent. And he sees himself as mostly an African, basically relating it to the fact that Haitians are origins of the African, community, and then they are the first African, country in the Caribbean, basically. But, it goes on and on to explain how popular, how dominant, how buoyant, and how bigger the Niger industry is. Today, basically, we all know Davido is having, his wedding, all right, Davido, the, short, acronym for it. But guys, it's all over the place. You've seen me share pictures of Davido's wedding. Congratulations to OBO. I salute him. I'll be, coming your way with more and more excerpts and exclusives. I'll be giving you up to speed exclusives on that bit. But let's look at Wyclef's basically, tracing his DNA to that of, Africa and then basically precisely Nigeria. I want us to watch the video. And like I've been doing, when we come back, I will do a brief bio of what he expounded on. And then I'm going to sign out and leave the rest to you for you to share your opinion with me on this channel.
Mike is yours.
How's everybody doing? Looks like I got to wake everybody up. Ready or not, here I come. Hey, that's later. I'll perform later. No. How are you, mate? All right, so thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all like this. So I left Haiti when I was like 9. I'm from extreme poverty, like the hut. When I got to Brooklyn and I got to the projects, and my man, somebody stepped on his sneakers and he was complaining, I was like, man, you don't know how good you got it in America, man. You complaining over some sneakers. I remember 50 days not wearing those shoes. I say this to tell you, even though I was in extreme poverty, I lived through my imagination and through my dreams. So it's very important. One thing I was against was when I see NGOs used to post pictures. And these pictures, before we had the new brand of what's Africa today, it was just all you just would see is a child crying of starvation. And I said, well, I'm similar to the same child. I've cried, but it wasn't for starvation. I was crying because I needed somebody to not only hear us and not come and bring us the rice, we needed them to bring us the fertilizer, the seed, the machinery. This is at a very young age, right? Now you said something earlier. You said you don't know where you're going unless you know where you're from. So I am from Africa, right? So, and at a very young age, that is instilled in me. And when I did my D.N.A. test, it traced back to heaven. Because I was like, why am I so defiant? Why am I so tough? Why am I so sexy? Why am I so good looking? But like, why is my bone so strong? And I was like, man. And then when I traced it back, it traced straight back to Nigeria.
No, not Nigeria.
It's not, I'm just telling you. It's not, no, and I ain't saying that because we got a lot of Nigerian, because you can see my forehead, Yeah. So in just saying this, now we talk about Haiti. So, and we talk about the fact of the French and the reparation. We always talk about that. And we talk about Haiti being the first black republic with the general Toussaint Louverture. But there's another part of Haiti I want to add to the conversation. The unification of the Caribbean. Now watch this. A lot of people might not know, in the Haitian Revolution, we always talk of Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. But let me give you another character. His name is Boukman. Remember this name, Boukman, right? So because you would not have this revolution if Boukman didn't inspire it. Now, Boukman was a Jamaican. Boukman was from Jamaica at a young age going to Haiti. So I say this to tell you the future of the Caribbean is in the hands of Africa. Now, let me even go a step deeper with you. I live in a space of physical and metaphysical. So a lot of people say, man, how come a lot of leaders in the Caribbean have not advanced? They used to ask me that when I had my group, the Fujis, short for refugees. I say, until the Caribbean recognizes Africa as a superpower, it can advance. So in saying that, I think that as we move forward, what I look forward in Haiti is the complete narrative, not a narrative of one situation. Don't tell me just about what's going on and the gangs. Tell me about the robotics program where kids are building robots in Jacmel in Haiti. Don't just tell me about the kidnapping. Tell me about the farmers that we need to galvanize, the 30,000 farmers to start to set up trade. When Haiti was known for exporting a big amount of sugar and coffee through the entire Caribbean. So these are some of the narratives that I would like to see. One time, two time. Okay, I will, my brother. Haitian? Are you Haitian, my brother? Okay, my brother. I thought you was a rapper for a second. Let's not break up the interview, man. He's doing the interview, man. I got you, though. We could talk about the canal, but give.
Okay, welcome back. So, a whole lot has been shared. Some requesting of him to, perform, and he making sense that he's going to do so. But now the onus lies on the interviewer to interview him, the interviewee, and then get the aspect of why he was there on the forum. But basically, bigger artists like himself, like Wyclef Jean, expressing interest to featuring portable bigger artists like Wyclef Jean, talking about him tracing his DNA to Nigerians, categorically expounds and explains the fact that, I've been saying this, Nigerian music space is bigger. If Americans, all right, want to collaborate and want to have a partnership with Nigerians, it should show Africa clearly that the more you hate, the more they grow. I've said this a lot of time. Now let's move away from all my usual digest of the African space and focus on the international market. A lot of these international spaces are collaborating with Nigerians, not because they see themselves as bigger than them, but because Nigerians are the order of the day. You cannot do away with them. Collaborating with Nigerians is similar to collaborating with an American artist because you get the numbers, you get the attention, you get the relevance when you do so. Gone were the days where everybody was yearning to feature American artists. Everybody was globally yearning to feature, American artists or international artists, basically that of America. But today, the American artists are all relevant and basically looking forward to collaborating with Nigerian artists. All right, Davido, Chris Brown, Burna Boy, and a whole lot of collaborations. We saw Burna Boy's performance at the Grammy with a host of American and international artists on that stage. All right, sought after industry, or the kind of sought after industry they have, is propelling them to higher heights and bigger stages. Okay, and I've said that if you see basically them being able to achieve these kind of successes, it has not been done or has not come on a silver platter. It's work. You don't see the work, but a lot of work goes in behind the scenes. So the biggest thing or the major thing that can happen to you is basically you have to ask the right questions for you to be given the right answers. All right, that is what we don't do. If you want to become like them, then you need to also understand that you need to go and serve. The last time I read an article of Diamond Platinum saying that 10 years ago, he admonished Davido, and basically he spoke well of Davido, saying that 10 years ago he needed a feature of Davido. Davido didn't charge him anything. Davido flew all the way from Nigeria to Tanzania to work on the project with him in a studio and make sure it comes to fusion. And this is the Niger heart we've been preaching on this channel. Let us all understand that we need them. I need them, you need them, we need them. You cannot do away with talking about Nigerians in the African entertainment space. Like I said, unless you decide to do local content. I've been saying this. If you are fixated on African and international content, guys, Nigerians will sweep away majority of the news. Why? I've said this over and over. They are the ones doing the most. And basically, it's reflecting on the international market. And which kind of international market? Not that only of the UK, but the American space, which is one of the biggest entertainment industry in the world. For them to basically review and admonish that the Niger space is, what they are looking for and looking forward to partnering with them, then you should know. You should know where, it is going. If Nigeria was a country in an European space or American space, or maybe Nigeria was Canada, it would now, basically, that is my opinion. Don't take it out of context. That is my personal opinion. It would be one of the most competitive entertainment industry competing with Americans. I know we don't need to compete, but it will be one of the sought after, industries, and Americans will begin to shiver. And I've said this, I don't know if you recall that a time is coming, the Nigerian music space and their genre, Afrobeat, will be sought after by Americans. They will also want to hop on. Gradually, they are doing so. Now it's all over the place. Let's wait till it explodes, that we can talk about it. So basically, this has been it on Wyclef tracing his DNA to that of Nigeria and him being in Nigeria. Basically, I'm signing out of here. I'm TJ. Okay, guys, what do you think of today's editorial? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. And if you are new here, join the family by subscribing to the channel TJ Studios. If you've just subscribed, welcome to TJ Studios. I appreciate and I love you. Drop your comments and share your thoughts with us, as I'll be coming your way with more and more exclusives. I salute you and peace out.